So the question is, what the heck is that? Well, at the bottom you can see it's a brass tumbler that I wasn't using anymore. So what I decided to do was turn it into a vibrating sift for the fines out of my final powder separation. So it actually does a decent job at glazing the powder as well as dusting the fines out of it. So this has been running now for about 25 minutes, and I'm gonna stop it and show you what the powder looks like coming out of this, and you'll get a look at the amount of fines that I've got. Roughly I've put about 2 pounds of puck and corn powder through this, so that was after screening, and all the fines and the powder that I'm actually going to keep for my pistols will be left in this. So shut it off and see what we got. Well, you can see right here, I got a contraption trying to keep the dust down as much as possible inside my workshop. So I've been playing with various things to hold tension, and you can see the dust flying off of there. So I took this paint filter, and you can see how nice that powder looks. See some of the dust built up on the edge, but not right here. So I'm going to pour this into my container to hold the powder, and then you can see right there. A second. Okay, so you can see right there I've cut the lid out on a Folgers coffee can, and I had one of those containers from Peanuts that fit down in there, and you can see all the fines that are in there that I got out of the 2 pounds. This is what the bottom of the filter looks like. This is just something I ordered off of eBay. And I did put this piece of rubber down here, the stick, to dampen the vibrations so the two plastics didn't touch each other, because they made a lot of noise. So basically I just used the screw that holds the lid on underneath this in the bottom of that to hold it down and squeeze the rubber, and then this fit in there to catch, sorry for the shadow, to catch the fines. And then when I put this on there, it lines up with that container inside, and the majority of that stuff goes in the container, so I can re-puck it and grind it and sift it again and not waste anything. But since I've gotten the wet tumbling system, I have not had a use for that vibrating tumbler until this, and man, it does a really nice job. So just repurposing some stuff from reloading that I had, and it worked out really well, and it was almost free to make. I just had to buy these little filters, which you get like maybe 6 or 8 of them in a pack, and they weren't very expensive. So Folgers can, one of those little plastic jugs from the Peanuts. Costco has all kinds of stuff like the chocolate covered peanuts and things like that in there, and a couple of rags and rubber bands to hold the dust down, and it does all the work for me. And when I'm done, basically when I'm done running this, I have glazed powder and I don't have any fines, so I have nice, clean, smooth flowing powder left over.